Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 3 of my Beyond the Border gameplay series of Kingdoms Reborn. I'm Icon and today there's a couple of things ahead. So first off, we're going to proceed into the Middle Ages. I am producing tons of science thanks to our homebrew, which makes up pretty much like 40% of my entire science budget. And we're also going to be starting to think about how to build up this city for real. Because I was skimming through the tech tree and I realized that this game has a lot of bonuses going on for synergistic city building. So for example, we're going to be able to unlock next, let's go for the Middle Age or the furniture. Middle Age furniture. Furniture. So, for example, we get the library, which will increase the science from surrounding houses. I'm gonna have to fiddle in that thing. But also, I have realized that we're gonna be able to build stuff like bakeries here, or windmills, exactly here, which which yield productivity bonus for surrounding farms. So, all in all, I think it is time to start thinking about specialization in terms of districts, because it's okay. We've started out kind of like with a village, and villages just grow naturally and chaotically with something of everything. But it's about time that we started thinking about specialization. Uppsala gifted me gold. That's nice. Instead of stealing something from me, they gift me something. These fools. Okay. So we're going to set up a little bit of farming here. I think I'm going to try, if I can't, go for... I don't want to demolish that right now. I want to check out if I can go for irrigation ditches here. Stuff is very costly, so I'm using it very sparingly. There we go. So I want to put up a big bad wheat farm here. There we go. We don't need any of these, I think. And I'm going to plug in the brewery pretty much next to that. Here we go. So we got housing issues, but that's mostly because our dudes are not building their stuff again. Typical. But stuff should be getting done pretty quickly because we have pretty high unemployment rate. I guess there is, well, I hear the fruit gatherers don't work right now. I don't care. I don't ask any questions here as long as stuff is working out. So we have a little bit of extra housing, but now pretty much a long-term question of mine is housing where, and I felt like I want to bring in my housing pretty much here. Not here, because we have coal deposits into that direction, and I think this would be pretty good for wood production and farming and whatnot. And I think the city's core will be in this valley here, and industry will be behind that mountain. That sounds like the first sketch we can do here. And beyond that, well, I think this area here, I have no clue. We can grab ourselves cocoa here, but, well, we'll see about the rest there. Cindy died of old age. Oh, and people are starving. That's a little bit more drastic. Okay, we're going to gather all the non-fruit trees in this area here. Let's do that one more time. I have so many laborers right now in winter. We got 15 laborers free. Ah, now I don't have the necessary upgraded houses. No. We unlocked the furniture workshop card. I highly doubt that I will be using that anytime too soon, but who knows? Maybe we will. Okay, since I have to wait until my housing is upgraded again, Let's go for the charcoal burner improvement. I already had that done. The requirements for the Middle Ages, I mean. But I guess during the winter, now people are a little bit too impoverished to do so. Yeah. Folks are very hungry, but all in all, we're getting by. We have a couple of deaths here, but mostly because I'm miserly right now. I'm not willing to spend my gold for wood. It's a little bit cruel from me, I know that, but you know, we get those immigrants back into town quite easily, and right now the gold is what I need for expansions. By the way, trading. By the way, trading. So, we produce more medicinal herbs than we consume. That's a good start. We can't see how many stone tools we'll consume, but that's a number where I probably will need a productivity book or something like that. So we can pretty much buy everything here, but we'll have to pay the prices, of course. No, I'm gonna be exporting wool here. I heard that we now have options for permanent tradings or recurring trading. That was a bad winter. We lost a lot of people here. Not enough input. Yeah, well, we're gonna get there, my friends. Don't you worry. I have a hard time right now keeping my town balanced somehow. But luckily we get a constant influx of immigrants here. So it doesn't take me down that hard. Okay, we got another steel card. Who are we going to steal from? From Raw. Why not? Bam, 500 gold. Pretty powerful. Still haven't fully understood what kind of drawbacks it would have to steal from your neighbors too often. I mean, I would guess they hate you, but so far I haven't seen any impact. Okay, we got enough gold for the next expansion. That's a pretty big thing. So the last winter was a catastrophe because we didn't have enough wood to get our houses warm, and we haven't had enough food. So I think I'm going to expand towards here. This is a pretty cheap tile. It offers us cotton. Interesting. And most importantly, it offers me an area where I can put down another forester. So let's do this. And I want to have a bridge here somewhere. Here we go. Good. With that, we're going to be able to work ourselves towards more wood for sure. And I think I'm going to expand next towards this jungle province tile. The good news is rather sooner than later we're going to have enough influence to get ourselves a new tile without investing a lot of gold. It's going to take a while though. Oh, Johnny left our town starving, but all in all, we got the necessary dudes to get the jobs done. I mean, overall, I gotta admit one thing. This does reflect reality quite precisely. In the Dark Ages, people were dying left and right because of hunger, cold, and all manner of different reasons that we nowadays don't suffer from anymore. And As frustrating as I might find it right now, oh, I don't need that hunting lodge. It does feel quite cool that this game has this sort of realism, though. So, yeah. I had to answer the doorbell, so I had to pause the video for a moment. Well, where were we? I wanted to get up a forester. That's what I wanted. That was quite distracting, but my cats need food, so it was a very, very important thing. Reached hand limit for cards, so no problem. So now we can do two. So as we see here, this is a good spot for my forester, for the second one. I do consider building a charcoaler somewhere in the far future, but I'm not sure about that yet. So, the furniture workshop. I'm gonna place it down. Or do I? No, I'm not. I'm gonna keep it on my hand. So this part here would be also very, very appealing. I got no clue the old statues ruins. These are pretty new. Hotel service quality. Haven't seen these before. Alright. Trade. I need to be a little bit more behind that because with these, I should be able to get a lot of money into my little town here. So, let's get rid of this card. You can also sell cards. If you really want to get rid of them, that is. Okay. So, I'm in this ungrateful situation yet again where my town doesn't have laborers or builders left. So we'll have to forcefully enable that. Sometimes it's just necessary, or your dudes don't get anything done anymore. Root gatherer, here we go. So, you know, the holy synergy has to be kept alive or something like that. And now, well, let's put down a hunter's lodge here as well. It's okay for me. I mean, I still do suffer from the issue that I don't have enough population here right now to get all the jobs fulfilled. But, you know, there's always something. For example, the low food reserve. Aww. The dudes I was stealing from have gifted me something. What's wrong with you, fools? Mines deplete 50% lower. What? Mines do deplete? Resource left. A crab. I had no clue. Okay, we're gonna do this geologist. Unlock wild card. Oh yeah, the wild cards are great. So, another era bonus. Alcohol appreciation. Productivity when producing beer, vodka. Productivity for blacksmith and potter. You know, we're playing a desert emirate faction. I don't think that these guys are digging the alcohol that much. That doesn't sound about right to me. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I don't want to let you starve here anymore, but to my big displeasement, it's really hard to get the food production to the level where I need it. Storages are full again. I keep stacking up my storage yards. The thing here is just that we can finally get logistics unlocked. The thing is just, if I remember correctly here, the warehouse is pretty far away still. So, oh yeah, but let's start with ironworking, mostly because it unlocks the bonus to wood harvesting yield. And that's, for me, such a big deal. Alrighty. I don't want any buildings for now. What I do want is this new province. The cool thing about new provinces is also always that they yield you immediately a increased income. So, productivity book. And we found cocoa seeds. Alright, that's getting better. Productivity book. We can put in 2 of these, can't we? Bam. Alright, we did produce more medicinal herb than we consumed. That's a good one. And let's see, I want to have a cocoa farm up here. So this will need 2 workers once it's done. Because cocoa is a dang cheap way of making my people happy. Just like in real life. Jokes aside, I want to stack up on luxury goods here as much as I can. Because that's going to help us a lot. So food production is still a tad bit problematic. Hey, we got our first tier 3 house. Bam! Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. So, civilization is moving in. I love it. The advantages of higher tier houses are a higher income, more occupants. So this one now has 5 people, room for 5 people. And also, I think that's it. More science here. The more luxury a house has, the more science it produces. So, all in all, you always benefit a lot from upgrading your houses as much as you can. Bam. So, I need to sell stuff again. This is very, very important to keep this running, I think. So, one thing that I want to try out next is I want to have a trading port here. First off, is that even possible? I mean, it'll have to face the open sea, I'd say, but I mean, we got access to that, so let's do this. I've been told that this faction is supposed to be a trade faction, so let's use this as much as we can. I want to know if these buildings have each their own timer or if they share that timer, you know? That's my primary question. Upgrade Forest Town. Gain productivity if the city has more foresters. Hell yeah. So we're going to do one thing here for today. First off, can I use that buy wood card? No. So I can buy action cards. I can only buy buildings. Nice. No problem though. Okay. Aw, Raw gifted me with some stuff. How kind of you, folks. How kind of you. So we're gonna cut all those non-fruit trees up there. Probably gonna put up a forester as well. We also should expand at some point to the coal deposits here. It's a long way to go. My problem here is a quite simple one. I don't want to go for charcoaling here because like 90% of the time I barely got enough wood to get my buildings done with. So I don't really see myself able to produce charcoal at this point, so it sucks a teeny bit. Okay, so Taylor, I'm waiting for this. We also need bars. We need to smelter iron ores into iron bars. Since I've unlocked the iron smelter now, I could do this if I'd want to. So farms get 10% efficiency for each nearby farm. And a granary. Productivity to surrounding food producers. Definitely want that tech. Because, I want that iron smelter too. Because all in all, I feel like one of my biggest issues here is that we need more food. People keep starving each year. I am not able to make it any year to keep my people from starving, and that bothers me. So, give me those workers, please. Oh, the houses are downgrading. And you see, now we got a +4 on the wood income there. Immigrants wish to join my city. Hell yeah. Passion, job happiness, and productivity. Neat. I like that. Let's put that in. So, charcoal burner, no. Iron smelter. Oh, I got this already. So, well, I don't seem to be able to get the amount of wool away that I'm producing. But, you know, this'll all be no problem anymore as soon as I got my tailors, but right now it is a tad bit of an issue, but that's okay. But all, look at that expansion. Nice. Trade is boosting up my growth like crazy now. I think I could have done that a lot earlier already. Like, keeping an eye on the timer of my trades. That's okay. Alright, I am actually rich enough to buy that province there as well, but I want to expand towards this direction. That coal deposit here is really looking tasty towards for me, so... Food reserve is low. Speaking about tasty, my poor people. Now, we could just go for more worker slots. That's surely increasing the productivity of these. Since I got that money to spend. Juicier bait. So that'll increase the productivity as well. And bricks. Okay. We need bricks to upgrade our buildings into the next ages. I love it. So I got the feeling as if we also see a chance of increasing our looks on these buildings. Our storages are full again. Damn. I'm just producing too much wool. That's one big problem. Like, for real. Most of that storage issue are wool bales, balls of wool that are lying around everywhere. Our sheep are producing too much money. Need help. Jokes aside, it's good that I have one particular stuff that I can export by now. Oh, this, no. This doesn't need pottery. No, it just needs wheat. Okay. For a moment, I was afraid that I'd actually need wheat on top of the pot. I need pottery on top of the wheat, but no. That was Songs of Six, which needed pottery for alcohol. So, our medicinal herb consumption has exceeded our production, so we have to put up more farming here. And due to the agricultural revolution upgrade, shouldn't be any issue anymore. Why the opposite should be the case? If I understood correctly, these will be buffing each other once I have that technology unlocked, that is, but you get the idea. Alright. So, yeah, this has a separate cooldown, just like I was hoping for. Yeah, that's nice. Quest completed. -2% trade fees for each trading company. Oh my god, we need more trading companies. Put this in. I want that. So, Town Hall level 3. Spy Center. More production from my mines and quarries, and immigrants and kidnap cards have been unlocked. So yeah, the Companies Act is just brilliant. Engage in offensive espionage or counterintelligence. I like the sounds of that. But, well, or no. Let's put that up here. Bam. Here. That's typical building like these. Whenever you have a building like the statistics office or such, you can just place them down. They don't need any builders or any effort. Raw gifted me with money. Why are these people giving me money? Do I look like I'm poor or anything like that? Dang. So, iron ore. I want to buy that stuff now. Because, you know, I'm that rich by now. That does make sense for me. Oh, this is not good for in the vicinity of the housing? Okay. Then we're going to... No. There's the forester. Well. The industry won't piss anybody off over here. Perfect. So, agricultural revolution. Farms get efficiency for each nearby farm. So, ideally, I want 3 farms. Food storage. Productivity to surrounding food producers. What's a food producer, though? Probably fishing huts. So, brickworks. Produces brick from clay and coal. So, we need that coal for real now. Granary. So we're going to see, so 25% productivity. It does apply on farms as well. Nice. All right. So, okay, we'd also be boosting our fruit gatherers. I see. So, well. Tough one, but I also feel a bit punished by now for my mindless way of building the city while I had no clue, but that's okay. Complexity of this game has reached quite a new level in a good way. So now we can go for yet another of these ports. Now we going big, eh? So let's just type that in because it's way less cumbersome. And finally I get rid of that wool that I didn't want to have. I mean, I could also just buy that coal, I guess. But that'd be boring. So, I want a coal mine here. House too far. Yeah. There's not only the housing too far, my dear friend. There's pretty much everything too far away from here. Alright, let's build up a bridge here. And, well, let's claim this province right away, too. And, so... let's see. Appeal 100%. Why is the appeal down to 70% there? Hard to tell, but let's see. Let's put that housing over here. And the further housing will be somewhere else then. There we go. And another thing we just have to put up was that granary, so I want to quicken that up. And yeah, I don't like these storage yards, you know, but obviously we still need a couple of them. I hope that somewhere later down the road I'll be able to just dismantle them and build something nice there. For example, here we have so many storage yards just blocking stuff. So, looking forward to change that. Reveal spy nest. Okay. 5 immigrants join upon use. Nice. That's something to refresh your population with. Alright, so I'll put up the second clay pit again. And I just hope we're getting our housing here done soon. But yeah, well, I was running low a little bit on clay here without noticing. Oh well, it happens. So, my dear friends, we're going to face the next period of expansion here in the next episode, but I must say, this has been quite a nice trip so far. We do need a lot more housing at this point. I think I'm gonna shut down the immigration office now. And I really don't know where our adventures are headed next, because there's surely a lot of stuff to be done in the next couple of episodes, but I'm really enjoying this a lot, and I hope so are you. So drop me your comments down below. We'll see the next episode exactly where we're headed. I'm pretty sure that the coal mining will bring me a real big advantage there. And, well, leave me a thumbs up or consider subscribing. I'd be looking forward to see you guys next time. So, have a good one, and bye-bye.